I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing 100 a stack.
It's wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
On her back, scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be? Finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing 100 a stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hum to the stack.
It's wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
Name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hum to the stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little in?
It's time for Saturday night basketball in the ABA here in San Francisco. It's the California Golden Tigers and the San Francisco City Cats next on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome everyone to Kezar Pavilion by Golden Gate Park here in San Francisco. It is the visiting California Golden Tigers and the San Francisco City Cats in this presentation of the American Basketball Association here on NorCal Sports TV. And hi again everybody, I'm Gareth Kwok. Thanks again for tuning in on this Saturday night. Tonight, two teams with winning records coming into this game. The Golden Tigers of California are 3-2, but have lost 2 in a row. They're trying to snap their mini skid here on the road. Meanwhile, the City Cats of San Francisco off to a strong start. 4 wins, just 1 loss so far on the season, and they have won 4 in a row after losing their season opener. So what's at stake for these two sides? The City Cats trying to make it 5 wins in a row. Meanwhile, the Golden Tigers looking to break a 2-game losing streak. We are slated for tip-off at around 7:15 or so. And so we'll take a break when we come back here on NorCal Sports TV.
I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing 100 a stack.
It's wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
Name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing 100 a stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
All the way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%. And we're bringing friends. I think One of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court.
I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hundred a stack.
It's wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
Name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be? Finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hundred a stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just heard
Angeles.
that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%. And we're bringing friends.
Just moments away from tip-off here at Keys Arm Pavilion. ABA basketball between the California Golden Tigers and the San Francisco City Cats. But first, let's pause and listen in for our national anthem. Let's introduce the starting lineups for both sides. First, for the visiting California Golden Tigers, London Young, the shooting guard, and one of the two team captains, followed by Konante or Tay Ramsey, followed by David Lavelle, and then DQ Bagsby, the other captain for the Golden Tigers. And then rounding out the starting five is Dominic Victor, one of their leading scorers. That's the starting lineup for head coach Mark Gustin and for California. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, this is how their lineup will go. For head coach Curtis Webster, Aries Brown will play point, followed by Brian Goins, and then Derek Edenchonkwu will be the three in that starting lineup. Armin Outing gets the start, and then Ben Borgia, one of their bigs, is their five, and he will round out the starting five for San Francisco. ABA, just a couple of rules differences between traditional basketball. There's one of the big differences is the 3D rule. When a team loses possession of the ball in the backcourt via turnover or foul, there's a flashing red 3D light that will turn on, and it's located actually right out here on the scorer's table just off to our right. And when the light comes on, an additional point will be added to any basket made during the possession. So 2-pointers will become 3-pointers, and then 3-pointers will become 4-pointers. And in the event, if a foul is committed against a player with the ball while the 3D light is on, and if it's a shooting foul, that player will receive an additional free throw attempt at the line. And instead of 8 seconds to get across midcourt is 7 seconds. And the other rule change is that they're the 6th foul player rule, where traditionally 6 fouls would result in a disqualification for players, but players in the ABA cannot foul out of a game. However, if they pick up 6 fouls, each additional foul against them results in the opposing team being awarded a free throw attempt and then possession of the ball. So very similar to picking up a technical foul. ABA players cannot foul out, but there is a penalty if you foul more than 6 times. So we'll see how these two sides go tonight, both with winning records. California at 3-2, San Francisco at 4-1. San Francisco in the black uniforms, California in the gold uniforms. So we'll get started just at around 7:30. It's a cold and wet night here in the Bay Area. It was raining for most of the afternoon, but has calmed down a little bit. But here we go. We're ready to go here at Kezar Pavilion. The Golden Tigers and the City Cats, and it'll be the City Cats that will control the first possession until Armin Outing steps out of bounds. So it'll go right back to California. Leading the charge here is Tay Ramsey. 30-second shot clock. Ramsey on the drive, and he puts it in, and the foul. Foul will go against Brian Goins of San Francisco. You see it one more time. Ramsey taking charge, being aggressive early from the start. And he'll have a chance for a quick and one for California. The Golden Tigers owner, Ivan Davis, telling me a day ago that Tay Ramsey, he's one of their best scorers, and he can drop 10 to 20 points, really just depending on how he's feeling a night. And he will complete the three-point play. A quick start for California. Here's Borgia. Inside, and that was easy for Ben Borgia, the big guy. And he's on the board for San Francisco. DQ Bagsby. And on the drive and finishing is London Young for 2. London Young, one of their 2 team captains. Borgia swings it out. Aries Brown for 3. That's short. And the rebound to Tay Ramsey. On the drive, tough finish and the bump. David Lavelle on the drive. He will draw the contact. Foul goes against Borgia. That's his first. So Tay Ramsey, David Lavelle, already trying to attack the rim early against the San Francisco squad. First shot is short for David Lavelle. London Young, Tay Ramsey, Lavelle, DQ Bagsby. Dominic Victor, the starting lineup for California. Aries Brown, Brian Goins, Derek Nchonkwu, Armin Outing, and Ben Borgia. The starting 5 for San Francisco, and Lavelle misses both. Derek Nchonkwu, Aries Brown. Little jab step and a three-pointer on the way. Short by Armin Outing, and the rebound to DQ Bagsby. Here comes California, and the rejection. Armin Outing from behind, and here he is trying to lead the fast break. Outing, tough finish, and the putback is good. And then Nchonkwu rising high and getting the putback. Some serious vertical from Derek Nchonkwu. There's a deep 3 off the mark. Offensive rebound for California, and the putback is good by London Young. Nobody boxed him out. It also helped that he had some inside leverage. Here's Borgia. And offensive foul calling on Borgia. You see Borgia driving in. Tay Ramsey drawing the contact. So Borges already got 2 quick fouls in less than 3 minutes. So he's going to have to be careful as he is taken off. Edra Luster comes in for San Francisco. Here's a 3-pointer short from Dominic Victor. Aries Brown the other way. Brown swatted away by Victor. Outing. Nice little fake. And it goes. How about Victor, though, rising high and swatting it from Aries Brown. DQ Bagsby, former All-American at the D3 level in college. Not a big guy, but great playmaking. As Lavelle, that one just grazing the rim, but they get the offensive board. Here's a 3 for Ramsey. Brian Goins, the ball handler for San Francisco. High post to Luster. There's a big guy, Luster, kicking out to the corner. 9 on the shot clock, spin move, and it's in for Luster. Nice quick spin move by the big guy. And again, coming on in early because Borgia in quick foul trouble with 2 quick ones. And they get some big minutes from Luster while Borgia sits out a couple more minutes in this first quarter. Bagsby. Lost it for a second. Gets it back. Lavelle, that's a 3. In and out. Tipped up in the air and picked up by San Francisco. Outing. Kicking it out. Brown. Intended for Luster. He does get it. Outing. And on the shot, he is fouled. Tay Ramsey is going to be called for the foul. You see Outing there. Looked like Ramsey might have been in the landing space. And we will have a timeout on the floor. 8-7 our score with 7:50 to go when we come back on NorCal Sports TV. Back here on NorCal Sports TV, I'm Gareth Kwok. Thanks for tuning in. 2 free throws for Armin Outing after Tay Ramsey fouls him on the jump shot. First shot is good for Outing. Armin Outing, one of the point guards on this San Francisco squad. And he makes both. A quick 4 on the night for Armin so far. That'll be a fun matchup between him and DQ Bagsby. 2 guys who can move around well. Good shot creating abilities. Bagsby to the corner. And the 3 misses everything, but the offensive rebound by Lavelle, but he can't put it back in. Here comes the City Cats. Brown, Eden Chunkwu, the pump fake. Brown moving quickly, up and under, and in for Aries Brown. Not an easy finish, hanging in the air. Had to contort his body a little bit also. 12-7 San Francisco. Victor, he gets his pocket picked, intercepted by Armin Outing. Outing gets the bump. He wanted to end one, doesn't matter. And a timeout called by California, by the Golden Tigers and by Mark Gustin. Armin Outing flying into your living room. 14-7.
I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing 100 a stack.
It's wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
Name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel this history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be? Finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing 100 a stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel this history.
14-7 lead for the City Cats of San Francisco. Coming out of the California timeout. San Francisco with some active hands on defense. Led to a little early run, and Mark Gustin of California needing to stop the momentum just for the time being. On the floor for California, it's Bagsby, Lavelle, London Young, Dominic Victor, as well as Tay Ramsey. San Francisco with Aries Brown on the floor, Edra Luster. As here's a jump shot short from London Young. Outing in Nchunkwu, Goings, and here's Outing flying and scoring. 8 quick points for Armin Outing here in this first quarter. Victor double teamed. Has to try and get out of it. Loose ball picked up by Outing. They got a 2-on-1. Outing, finger roll, no. Rebound to Ramsey. Ramsey coming in and lays it up and in. Tay Ramsey with 5. Inside the Luster. Deep 3 from Aries Brown, short. And Tay Ramsey grabs another rebound. Victor, nice behind the back. Up and under, no, but the foul. And the foul will go on Nchunkwu. Look at this nifty behind the back on Brian Goins. Almost got the and one. Dominic Victor, one of their leading scorers, got very good hops, can dunk. Dunk master, as Ivan Davis likes to call him, as can't connect on the first one, however. Enoch Rucker and George Tynes will check in for California for David Lavelle and DQ Bagsby. And then for the San Francisco City Cats, Trevor Dunbar checks in. Second shot up for Victor, and he gets it to go. Joe Maletta also in for San Francisco, as well as Taj Johnson. And there's a turnover. Bagsby at the floater and in. Maletta, pump fake, and he is bumped. And there will be a foul called on California. It'll go on George Tynes of California. Joe Maletta at the line. He'll shoot 2. One of their guys who can stretch out the floor, but also in the paint. And you need him to score inside. He can do that. And he gets the friendly roll and knocks down both free throws. 18-12, 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's a line drive jump shot made by Enoch Rucker. Had some serious English on it. Trying to give it to Maleta. Tynes right on his hip. Dunbar with 10 on the shot clock. Inside to Maleta. And good defense by California. And meanwhile, though, another steal. Goins will take it right to the rack, and they'll draw the contact. Foul goes on George Tynes. Already 2 fouls on George. Brian Goins. So far, both sides not afraid to take it to the rack. Initiate the contact, get the free throws as Goins gets his first point of the night. Brian Goins, one of their backcourt members on the City Cats team. Second free throw. Nope. Because he didn't get it out of the backcourt, so here's a chance to go 2 out of 3, and he does get 2 out of 3 for Goins. Tynes rises high, and nice floater for 2 by George Tynes. Using that size to his advantage. Maleta inside. And Maleta with the hook shot and 1. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that foul will go on Tynes, and that would already be his 3rd. So one of the officials actually confirming the call that no basket happened before the shot. But meanwhile, George Tynes already with 3 fouls. And we will have a timeout on the floor. A 4-point lead for the City Cats, 20-16 when we return here on NorCal Sports TV. Twenty to 16, San Francisco. This presentation of the American Basketball Association here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Gareth Kwok, live here from Kezar Pavilion, just on the southeast edge of Golden Gate Park. So after the 3rd foul on Tynes, San Francisco will inbound with Trevor Dunbar ready to go. Taj Johnson over to John Fontenberry. Three-pointer for Dunbar, short. And the rebound by DQ Bagsby. Bagsby, bounce pass, tried to thread the needle, instead intercepted by Dunbar. Dunbar tried to lead his man, Fontenberry. Too far, though. Checking in for the first time for California, Chris Soldavini. Bagsby. He'll just pull from deep, and it's nothing but net for DQ Bagsby. A three-pointer. And Dunbar loses a handle. So a couple of turnovers on Dunbar. Tried to lead his man Fontenberry on the previous possession. That time, losing the ball. Bagsby on the drive. And yes, for DQ Bagsby. And California has taken the lead 21-20. Under 3 to go in the first quarter. A little quick surge from this offense from California. Maletta, that's a three. Too strong. Offensive board, Edra Luster. Luster, the big man trying to go to work. And instead he'll draw contact and go to the line for two. Foul goes on Enoch Rucker, his first. 2 shots for Edra Luster. First shot, no good. Substitutions for California as Tay Ramsey will check in for London Young. Edra Luster, one of their big guys, along with Borgia, Joe Maletta, and he splits the free throws. Back 21-21. Jump shot off the mark by Enoch Rucker. Here comes the City Cats. Fontenberry, that's a three. No. And a good, strong rebound by Rucker. Bagsby, another three. That one off to the left. Maletta with the rebound. Fontenberry. 0 for 3 to start off, but a good offensive board. There's Taj Johnson cleaning it up on the glass. (23-21). Taj Johnson with his first points. Comes at a good time. Bagsby trips, and they're going to call a trip on Trevor Dunbar of San Francisco. First foul on Dunbar. Soldavini to inbound. Rucker fading away. And the putback attempt still up in the air, and it's grabbed by Luster. Taj Johnson to Maletta. Maletta too strong. Fontenberry offensive rebound. Step back jumper. Yes. John Fontenberry, he's been trying to get that shooting to go, as coming the other way is Dominic Victor for two. Taj Johnson. They're going fast. These last couple of possessions, Johnson with the quick field goal. Alley-oop. And it's short. Try to get it to Victor. Johnson, Euro. Luster. And he lays it in. There's a split second whether maybe a travel would be called, but no call from the officials. And Luster has 5. And now a push on the City Cats going on Trevor Dunbar. California with another substitution as Lavelle will come back in for DQ Bagsby. California in the gold uniforms, San Francisco in the black uniforms. Lavelle. He gets rejected inside. Taj Johnson coming the other way. Look at Taj Johnson go, and he is fouled on the layup attempt. Foul goes on Enoch Rucker, his second. Boy, Trevor Johnson was determined to go coast to coast. He's going to take it himself. Instead, he'll go to the line for two with just about 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's been a fun one already here at Kezar Pavilion. First shot, though, by Johnson is off. Tynes back in. Will replace Enoch Rucker. The lefty Johnson trying to split the free throws. No, but the friendly rebound and the miss, though, however, by Dunbar. About a 2-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mark Gustin telling his California team to slow things down, try and take the last shot here. Under 10 seconds to go. Victor. And an illegal screen called on Tynes. That's 4 fouls that I have on George Tynes. 5 seconds. Can San Francisco get one last shot? Johnson going all the way. No. And that will end the first quarter. We've got ourselves a good one here in San Francisco. 29-23, City Cats. We'll be back for the second quarter here on NorCal Sports TV after this. Just about to begin the second quarter. ABA action, San Francisco 29, California 23. Leading scorer so far for San Francisco and for the City Cats, it is Armin Outing, the starting guard with 8 early points. Meanwhile, for California and the Golden Tigers, DQ Bagsby, their point guard, leads with 7. Golden Tigers will start the second quarter with possession. Dominic Victor guarded by Derek and Nchonkwu. Double teaming London Young. Bounce pass. Loose ball out of bounds. Who's it? Possession? It is San Francisco City Cats ball. Brian Goins. California looks to be in a bit of a zone look here. Deep three on the way. Very short from Taj Johnson. Here we have is there a whistle from the official? Nobody heard it, though, on the floor until just now. Trying to see what the confusion was all about. Perhaps one of the officials thought that shot went in, but it did not. You can hear one of the players on California saying he missed the shot, which He just grazed the rim. London Young. There were 2 City Cats all over him, and now Johnson is double teamed. And we have a jump ball called. And the possession arrow is pointed towards the City Cats. Brian Goins to Taj Johnson. Look at how crowded the paint is, and inside the arc as a deep 3 for Armin Outing is in. Armin with 11 on the night so far. Soldovini, he'll try a deep 3, and it's an air ball. Johnson, will he take it all the way? He's going to try. Tried to dish it off last second to Borgia, but unable to do so. Tay Ramsey for California. Ramsey, the big man Victor is double teamed, and we have another jump ball. Arrow goes to California and the Golden Tigers. DQ Bagsby will check back in at the next dead ball, or no? He's going to check in right now. He'll come in for Dominic Victor. 18 on the shot clock. Ramsey, a contested corner 3, but it's nothing but nylon. 8 points for Tay Ramsey. That was a tough shot. Armin Outing trying to answer back, and his 3 is short. Lavelle, step back 3, yes! Lavelle with a 3. His first points of the night. California using the perimeter shooting to get themselves back within 3. Taj Johnson will try, and yes for Taj Johnson. Boy, these teams just airing it out from beyond the arc. So far, to start off the second. Lavelle lets his man go by. Jump shot, good for David Lavelle. Some good shot making from both sides as Johnson. Brian Goins will try a 3, and Goins for 3. He's got 5. Mark Gustin telling his guys, contest every shot. Can't leave him open like that. Wide open with no man in front. Leads back up to 7 for San Francisco and for the City Cats. DQ Bagsby trying to go to work to London Young. 5 on the shot clock, and before he put up the shot, a traveling violation call. San Francisco City Cats inbound quickly. Outing. And Outing. Jump ball is the call. Golden Tigers wanted to travel. Looked like Outing had it stripped for a split second. Goins inside. And an errant pass. And Chunkwu intended for Borgia. It was the right idea, but just an inaccurate pass. Borgia was going to be wide open for an easy layup. 8.5 to go in the first half. Bagsby gets the screen from Stintville. Here's a shot up and off the mark, and rebound by Eden Chunkwu. Pushing it up the floor. Johnson, nice step, and the contact. He'll go to the line. David Lavelle charged for the foul. And Johnson, he's been active around the basket so far tonight. 2 shots, First one is up and in for Taj. It's already a three-pointer. Has attacked the rim also. I like what Curtis Webster and what he's been seeing so far from his guy, and he makes both free throws. Johnson's got 9 so far. Tay Ramsey for 3. Short. Borgia saves it, and a foul called on Nate Stinfill of California. Foul in the backcourt. Naimi Harris for San Francisco checks in now. He'll come in for Taj Johnson. Harris, Ben Borgia, and then Chunkwu, Armin Outing, and then Brian Goins as Outing. Boy, he was trying to go for a flashy finish inside with the left hand, and now we got a foul on the floor here. Going to go on. It'll be on Outing for San Francisco. That's his first.
4 down. 4 down.
9-point lead for San Francisco. Stinfill to London Young. Ramsey taking the contact but doesn't get it to go. City Cats on the move. Pass tipped by Lavelle, and the ball will stay with the City Cats. Amy Harris getting his first touch. Jab step 3. Yes. Armin Outing. 14 on the night for Armin Outing. That one a corner 3 from the right-hand side. Bagsby. Tough jump shot. Off the front of the rim. Still loose inside the paint. Picked up by London Young. Ben Borgia got a hand on it. Ball goes out of bounds, and referee says City Cats ball. Goins into the corner. Naimi Harris a 3. Nope. And that'll go out and to California. Lavelle on it and Chunkwu. Step back 3. Borgia there for the rebound. Here they come. San Francisco. Harris. Armin Outing, that's the guy with the hot hand right now. Trying to go to work. The spin, the jumper, in and out. Borgia, the putback, and it's in. And a timeout called by California. Mark Gustin wants to talk things over. It's now a 14-point lead for the City Cats. Outing doesn't get it to go, but Borgia's right there to clean it up. We'll be back here on NorCal Sports TV.
The way up from Los Angeles.
From
we
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court.
Back here in San Francisco, you're at Kezar Pavilion. A 14-point advantage for the City Cats. ABA basketball, and for California and the Golden Tigers, they got to get some sort of run here midway through the second quarter to get themselves back into the game. That's not going to help. The steal as Outing coming the other way, lays it in. 16 first half points for Armin Outing. Ramsey. Nobody open. Lavelle got knocked down on the floor. Outing. Look at him get down and dirty, and it's going the other way to San Francisco. Pass intended for Borgia, and that's a turnover. Quick inbounds. It's Victor. Oh, and Dominic Victor. That's a man's jam right there, and he's letting them hear it. Dominic Victor, well, mentioned it earlier. He's Ivan Davis, the owner of the California Tigers, calls him a dunk master. Right there, you saw it there. Borgia, jump shot short. Ramsey takes the contact and the foul. That'll go on Ben Borgia. His third of the night. Tay Ramsey, he's got 8 so far on the night. First shot won't go. See, you can see the poster one more time. Victor. Woo! He laid the hammer on Inan Chunkwu. So a 14-point lead for San Francisco as Aries Brown will check in for Inan Chunkwu. Landon Lloyd Garcia also in to the ball game for the City Cats. Second shot is good for Ramsey. He will split the free throws. He's got 9. Naimi Harris. Harris looking for somebody. It's Brown for 3 in the corner. No good. Offensive board. Landon Lloyd Garcia. Just into the ball game. Landon kicking it out. Goins with a new shot clock. Tough 3. Oh, yeah. Brian Goins. That didn't look like such an easy shot, but boy, oh boy, he made that one look easy. And there he is with the steal of Victor. Aries Brown laying it in for 2. Bagsby, another turnover. Defense leading the offense for San Francisco. Lloyd to Borgia, and Borgia with the left hand, yes, off the glass. My goodness. That lead has quickly jumped to 20 now for the City Cats. A suffocating defense. Bagsby. You can see just how much on-ball pressure as Lloyd Garcia and Bagsby with a couple of words. There's that on-ball pressure, forcing to move it around. And Bagsby, boy, him and Lloyd Garcia not getting along whatsoever. We have a foul call here. Him and Lloyd Garcia. Yeah, you see that right there. So they're issuing a technical foul on DQ Bagsby. It'll be a free throw for Aries Brown for the City Cats, and then back the other way with California, but here's the technical free throw from the lefty Brown. Aries Brown with 4 points on the night so far. And he will split the free throws. You see it one more time. Bagsby, right up underneath his chin. Alley-oop for Victor. No. That one was deflected by Borgia. Other way, Lavelle. Out of bounds. It stays with California. That should be a 3D because the pass was intercepted in the backcourt. So there you go. Now you got the light going. So this will be an extra point possession if the shot is converted here for California. And Lavelle tries to do so, but he won't get it to fall. Borgia. No. And the ball, excuse me, we have a foul call on Tay Ramsey. As you see here, Borgia at the line for 2 shots. Borgia with 6 points on the night. Trevor Dunbar for San Francisco checks back in. Edra Luster will check back in for the shooter Borgia if he can make the second free throw, which he does. Well, I guess we'll have to wait till the next dead ball. 56-34, City Cats. Three-point attempt. Nothing. That time by Enoch Rucker. Lloyd Garcia, bounce pass. Fontenberry, 3. Borgia, offensive board. The spin, the right-hand hook. No. And Victor with the rebound. Ramsey, other way. Nice job. And the finish by Lavelle. He's got 7. Dunbar, Aries Brown. Penetration. Offensive board. That is Fontenberry who gets the 2. Nice job by Fontenberry to crash the glass. The other way, Devontae Crittenden getting his first shot attempt, but he can't get it to go. Brown, flying high, off the glass and in for Aries Brown. Lavelle, good on-ball pressure by Brown. And the pass, I'm not sure where that was intended for. Out of bounds. You see it then, see it there again. And we'll have a timeout. 60-36. Things have completely opened up for San Francisco when we come back on NorCal Sports TV. Welcome back here to NorCal Sports TV. Gareth Kwok on the call here ABA basketball, San Francisco City Cats 60, California Golden Tigers 36. The end of the first quarter was 29-23 City Cats. And boy, oh boy, as Dunbar, and we have an offensive foul called on the City Cats. The officials indicating that Dunbar leaned in with the elbow. That's Trevor Dunbar's third. A 31-13 run in the second quarter for San Francisco. They've done it with good defense, good on-ball pressure, as here's a three-pointer, good by Dominic Victor. And they've been converting some of their outside looks, like that one right there. Aries Brown for three. Aries has 10 on the night. He's in double digits. Inside the arc, Young for two, gets his own miss. The spin, the contact, and one opportunity for London Young. Foul goes on Luster, his first. As you see him get his own miss, wait for the perfect opportunity, and then laying it in. Young was 6 on the night, and now make that 7 as he completes the and one. Approaching a minute left here in the first half. Bonsenberry, Landon Lloyd Garcia, and that is an offensive foul, a charge on Lloyd Garcia. That's his first. Tay Ramsey taking the charge. He's had a couple of opportunities, Tay Ramsey, where he's put his body on the line, you could say. Looks like we sort of have a wet spot here inside the arc in the restricted area, but I don't see anybody with a sweeper. We're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. There we go. Where's the rag? Where's the towel? Mark Gustin telling me we need a broom with a sponsor. Where's that opportunity when it comes about? All righty, looks like we can continue play now. City Cats up 21. Devontae Crittenden, boy, he is speedy. Dishing it out to Rucker, and then back to Crittenden, and the lefty with his first points of the night, and it's a three. Dunbar up and under, no. Lloyd Garcia got a tip, but it'll go to California. Rucker, or pardon me, that's Ramsey, and a travel is called on Tay Ramsey. Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. We'll see if they decide to take it quick. San Francisco, and Brown gets hooked. Tay Ramsey is called for the foul. Grabbing the arm of Aries Brown, and now Curtis Webster for San Francisco wants a timeout. So they'll discuss things over with the shot clock turned off. 22.9 on the clock. There'll be a full timeout. 63-45 City Cats when we come back on NorCal Sports TV. 22.9 seconds to go. San Francisco with a chance for the last shot in the first half, but no, it's given away. And Devontae Crittenton gets the steal, and Mark Gustin immediately calls timeout. So a chance there for the Cats. Try and get the final shot, but a lazy inbounds pass. Crittenton there for the steal, and so it'll be now California. And perhaps if they can get a three-pointer, get it down to about 15. Largest lead for the Cats was over 20, 21 to 22. So while Mark Gustin goes over one last play, we'll step aside here on NorCal Sports TV. Here we go, last chance for California here in this second quarter. They swing it out well. Crittenton open in the corner. That was a great look. Offensive board, Tay Ramsey. Ramsey puts it up and in.
No foul.
Lloyd Garcia, one last chance, gives it away. And Nchunkwo's shot will not count. Doesn't matter anyway. And that will end the first half. Cats 63, Golden Tigers 47. An offensive surge by the Cats in the second quarter. And they lead by 16 after 24 minutes of play. Halftime here, it'll be about a 15-minute break, so we'll rejoin you after the halftime here on NorCal Sports TV. Again, our first half score here at the half, California 47, San Francisco 63 on NorCal Sports TV.
I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing 100 a stack.
It's wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
Name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel this history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing 100 a stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel this history.
drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to camp?
For sure, 100%. And we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hum to the stack.
It's wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
Name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be? Finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hum to the stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel is history.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path. One shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hundred a stack.
It's wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
Name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel this history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be? Finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hundred a stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel this history.
You drove all the way up from Los Angeles.
From
We
Los
just
Angeles.
heard that. What made you put Miles Little into the camp?
Well, you know, we were looking for an overnight camp that would really help develop his sort of independence. And this looked like a beautiful setting for the kids, and also really foster his independence, meet new people. And I want to say one of the best things about this camp, this particular camp, is the ability to see the games live streamed on YouTube. It allows you to not be at camp, but also still participate in that particular part of camp. And so I thought that was really amazing. The announcers were great. The angles, the instant replay, it really made the kids feel special.
Would you bring Miles Little back up to
Oh,
camp?
For sure, 100%, and we're bringing friends. I think one of the wonderful things that I saw when I came to pick him up is how collegial, supportive the older boys are with the younger boys. And I think that is really heartening for me, because that's how I want my boy to be when he grows up. And so I think that he has some really great examples of really kind people on and off the court here.
I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hundred a stack.
It's wicked. Look out, windmill jam!
Name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel this history. She asking me, hey, where you finna be? Finna be after them packs. I got the packs, you got the racks. It's nothing to hundred a stack. Cook it up, hook it up. She want my name on her back. Scribble my name in calligraphy. I'm out of here, channel this history.
Growing up, I thought basketball was my best path. One shot to success. At San Jose City College, that all changed. My mentors saw more in me than I saw in myself and showed me that I could be anything. No one in my family had ever graduated from college, but I knew I had an obligation for future generations. At San Jose City College, you can go anywhere you want to go and be anything you set out to be. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
San Francisco leading 63-47. The City Cats over the Golden Tigers as we are just about ready to start the second half here from Kezar Pavilion outside Golden Gate Park. I'm Gareth Kwok. Thanks for tuning in to NorCal Sports TV and this presentation of the American Basketball Association. First quarter ended with the City Cats only up by 6, 29-23. But they went on a big second quarter run and are up by 16. And we are underway here in this second half. Golden Tigers in those gold uniforms. City Cats in the black uniforms as they now have switched sides. And the turnaround jumper by Victor is off the mark. And the rebound by Armin Outing. Outing coast to coast. And yes, it's in. Outing, who leads all scorers with now 18 on the night. He's on the floor as a three-pointer is too strong by DQ Bagsby. Reload three for Victor off the mark. Outing, Edra Luster, followed by Ben Borgia. And then Ray Jackson getting his first playing time of the night. And then Brian Goins on the floor for the City Cats. Here's Tay Ramsey, tough shot, and the putback is good for Victor. Dominic Victor for California. DQ Bagsby, Victor, Tay Ramsey, Chris Soldavini, and then London Young on the floor for the Golden Tigers. And the pass intended for Ray Jackson, that is bounced off that end line there. And it will go to California. So Outing with 18. Taj Johnson with 9. Aries Brown with 10. Here's a three-pointer. And an offensive rebound, Soldavini. Tay Ramsey wide open for three. Very short. For California, as we have a foul called on Soldavini. That's his first. Victor with 10. Tay Ramsey with 10. Those are their two leading scorers as Armin Outing was flying high to the rim, but I believe he stepped out of bounds before he went up into the air. Still plenty of game left for California to make a run. Soldavini. That left side open, but too strong. Goins. Ray Jackson thought about it. He'll back things up. Goins. Luster. Borgia. To Goins. And Goins gets his own miss. And a fresh shot clock for San Francisco. Outing versus Victor. A step back three for Armin Outing is short. Tay Ramsey is there for the rebound. Ramsey, alley-oop for Victor. Back to Ramsey. Bagsby, elbow jumper. Yes. You like that Victor didn't try and force the alley-oop attempt. Instead, they went to plan B, and they end up getting a quality look inside as Luster, spin move, tries to go off the glass, and he can't get it to go. Rebound Soldavini. A three on the way for Ramsey is strong. Armin Outing there for the board. Hustling down the court. Scoop layup. Offensive board, Borgia. And a late foul called on the floor. And they charge it to Ramsey. That's his fourth. So Borgia will go to the line for two shots. He's got 6 on the night. And that one's too strong off the back iron. They'll split the free throws. 15-point lead for San Francisco. Victor. The City Cats wanted a double dribble. No call, and ball don't lie. It'll go the other way. Jackson gets the screen from Luster. Outing. Goins, step back. Yes, nothing but net for Brian Goins. Now, that called out a three-pointer. He's got 11. He was very close on that line, that gold line that it's indicated for three-point territory. Bagsby, what a shot, and the foul. What a tough shot with Armin Outing flying all over him, as you see here. Tripped him up at the end of the play. And we will step aside. Bagsby's and one free throw will be right up after this. So Bagsby will shoot one free throw to try and complete a three-point play. DQ Bagsby. Three-point play is converted. He's got 12. Outing gets his pocket pick. Jump ball, no. Outing strips it away. Borgia. And Borgia is hacked. And two shots on the way for Ben Borgia after the foul called on London Young, which is his first. So Borgia back at the line. Split his pair of free throws last time around. That time he makes the first. He got into early foul trouble in the first quarter. 2 fouls within the first 3 minutes. But now has been active on the glass, and he makes both free throws. He's got 9. City Cats with 2 bigs on the floor in Borgia and Luster. Borgia, though, protecting the paint. Meanwhile, for the Golden Tigers, it's Solovini who gets his first field goal of the night. Outing. Nifty way to get out of the trap. Here's a 3. Off the mark by Ray Jackson. London Young. And Young traveled before getting the shot up. Luster. Ray Jackson. Luster, and he stepped. Did he step out of bounds or a foul? There you go. The foul is going to be on
32.
Dominic Victor.
32.
His first.
Hands.
So Victor picks up his first. Borgia in the post. Nice kick. Goins, a three. Brian Goins from downtown. Brian Goins has been a sharpshooter beyond the arc tonight. Soldovini. DQ Bagsby. And hit. That shot deflected by Goins. Ray Jackson will pull up, and he won't connect off the back iron. Lavelle, a three. And yes, for David Lavelle. Lavelle in double digits. He's got 10. Ball is saved. Oh, that was awfully close to a backcourt, and Alding did a nice job to keep it in.
Don't reach.
And a steal by Victor. The other way. He gets bumped. And tries to see if any wild circus shot could have a chance. Instead, Brian Goins was trying to take away an easy fast break, which he did. They'll make him earn it at the line. 2 fouls on Goins. Dominic Victor, 10 points on the night. First free throw gets the friendly bounce. Tigers are slowly cutting into the deficit, trailing by 16 at half. Trying to make it now an 11-point game. As many substitutions here. Eden Chunkwu checks in for the City Cats along with Taj Johnson. George Tynes in for the Cal Golden Tigers. And Victor bottoms both. Johnson gets it across the midline. Borgia. Did that get tipped? That might have been just a bad pass. He's trying to get into the corner. And it's a turnover. So the Tigers are upping their pressure. And right now it's been working. With a chance now to cut the lead into single digits. Bagsby. Lavelle. Lost it. He'll stay here on this side with the Tigers. Approaching 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Three-pointer. No. Tipped off of Eden Chunkwu's fingertips. He'll stay again with the Tigers of California. Alley-oop attempt for Victor, and it is intercepted by Eden Chunkwu. Eden Chunkwu lays it in for 2. He's got 4 on the night. Victor for 3. Off the front of the iron. Ray Jackson will bring it up after the rebound by Borgia. And then Chunkwu. Mark Gustin, the head coach for the Golden Tigers, wanted to travel. No call. Play continues. Goins for 3.
Let's go.
That time, he can't connect. Victor, here he comes. And Dominic Victor lays it in for 2. 14 on the night for Dominic Victor. And Johnson looking to answer back, and he does. OFD Johnson with 11 on the night. Tynes just inside the free throw line, gets his own miss. Hop step, and the contact. He will go to the line. Foul called on Borgia, his fourth. And we will have a timeout on the floor. 77-64 City Cats with 3:50 left in the third when we come back.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Thanks again to our sponsors. Here at NorCal Sports TV. George Tynes at the line shooting 2. Got into early foul trouble, had 3 fouls within the first couple minutes of the game. Has 4 total and 2 points on the night. And he misses both. Naimi Harris on the drive, and he is hit on the arm. Foul goes on. London Young is second. Harris tried to Euro step his way into the key. As checking in for the first time, Cole McLean. He'll check in for DQ Bagsby. Brown. Naimi Harris. Lets his man miss. Deep three. Too strong. Tay Ramsey coming the other way. Tried to thread the needle to Lavelle instead. Ball right. Nice center court. Picked up by the Tigers. Tynes, the teardropper. No. McLean, offensive rebound. Young to the corner. It's Tynes for 3, and Tynes drills it. Was that a 3D? That's what the Golden Tigers are claiming.
Behind you, George.
As Brown steps out of bounds. No, after in a discussion between Mark Gustin, and now we got a push. Borgia has 5 now, so he's got to be careful. Again, you cannot foul out of the game after you pick up your 6th, but as soon as you pick up your 6th foul, then the penalty is 1 free throw and possession. Lavelle, step back jumper, and it's kept alive by California. Harris does a nice job to stop the offensive attack. 10-point game. (20-14) advantage so far for the Tigers here in this third quarter, as Joe Maletta will check in for Borgia, who now has to be careful with foul trouble. 2.5 to go in the third. London Young, McLean tried to feed it to Tynes, and it's picked off by Eden Chunkwu. Harris spinning around, up and under. Oh, very crafty, and indeed it's in for two by Naimi Harris. Man, oh man, that was a really difficult finish. And an offensive foul the other way. They call it on Tay Ramsey. He's now got 5 on the night, and he will be taken out. Harris spinning away. Harris. And he was digging into his bag of tricks there, but he eventually called for the travel. Bagsby almost stepped out for a backcourt. Instead, he throws it away. Tay Johnson, here he comes. Left hand, no. Put back. Ball still loose. Aries Brown. And a nice steal for Lavelle. But a bad feed. And 3D here on this possession. And we have a foul on the floor. Foul on Young, his third. Lloyd Garcia, London Lloyd Garcia, will check in. Harris to Maleta. 3D opportunity here, meaning a bucket, a made bucket will count for an extra point here for the City Cats. Ten on the shot clock. Lloyd Garcia, high screen for Maleta. Has to get something going. And in Chunkwu a 3. And he got it to go. That'll be 4 points as they convert the 3D for Derek and then Chunkwu. That was a big possession there. They bled out a lot of clock, and they convert a 4-pointer. Here comes Eden Chunkwu the other way. And then Chunkwu jams it home. And then Chunkwu. My, oh my. The 4-point shot the previous possession, and a man's jam inside. Tynes fading away. No. The momentum with the City Cats. And then Chunkwu. He's got the team's last 8 points. Timeout, California. The lead back up to 20. Derek and Chunkwu. There's the 4-point shot right there. With 18 seconds left to go, and then here you see it on the other end of the floor on George Tynes. And that's only part of the story. These last minute or so. He's got that takeover badge. Boy, when it looked like the Tigers were going to inch back, they got that lead, their deficit down to 11. But the Cats have strung the lead back to 20. 87-67, just as we are approaching the end of the third. And then Chunkwu now at 12. Shot clock is turned off. Lavelle trying to get it over, and they do with DQ Bagsby. Bagsby draws contact, And he will go to the line for a pair. Joe Maletta is called for the foul. That's his first. I don't know how DQ Bagsby kept onto that basketball. He was swarmed by 2 defenders. Bagsby with 12 on the night. 5 seconds left, 2 shots. He makes the first. Second shot is up and good. 5 seconds. Landon Lloyd Garcia's got to push. 2 seconds. 1. And he got it to go! Landon Lloyd Garcia, well, it looked like he was taking his sweet time crossing half court. But look at him fly down the other end and kiss it off the window to end the quarter. With the lead back up to 20. 89-69 City Cats on NorCal Sports TV. Exciting way for the third to end. Landon Lloyd Garcia picks up his first points of the night with a buzzer-beating layup off the window. A 20-point lead for San Francisco. 89-69 with 1 quarter left to go. Leading scorers so far tonight for both sides. Armin Outing for San Francisco with 18. Derek Idachunkwu with 10. Aries Brown has 10. Brian Goins with 14. Taj Johnson with 11. Meanwhile, for California and for the Golden Tigers, Dominic Victor with 14. DQ Bagsby with 12. And then Tay Ramsey with 10. Here's Idachunkwu. Boy, he's had a really nice second half. 10 second half points. Loose ball on the floor, and it goes with San Francisco, and they want to take it quickly. Taj Johnson, they give to Maletta, and he is swatted. And they will have an uncontested dunk for Victor on the other end.
Go defense, go. Defense.
Landon Lloyd Garcia, Naimi Harris, Taj Johnson, Joe Maletta, Derek Idachunkwu on the floor for San Francisco. Johnson loses it, picked up by Dominic Victor. London Young, Enoch Rucker, Devontae Crittenton. Young gets an offensive rebound, and Maletta comes flying into him. Maletta picks up his second. Soldovini also on the floor for the Golden Tigers. Young at the line for 2. Edra Luster will check in for Idachunkwu. In and out on the second free throw. Lloyd Garcia going the other way. Nobody in the key. Landon Lloyd Garcia's got 4. Rucker. Denied by Maleta. Johnson. Oh, nice spin move. Taj Johnson can't finish it. No, he gets the tip. The putback is in. How about that by Johnson to follow up his own miss? He's got 13 on the night. Biggest lead of the night for San Francisco, and that may grow as Naomi Harris gets the steal all the way to the hoop. Victor. Right-hand scoop is good for Dominic Victor. 18 on the night for Victor. Harris, free throw line jumper. Naomi Harris, everybody eats on this offense. Golden Tigers, they have to take quick shots with the large deficit. As that went off the mark. Devontae Crittenden the other way. Victor. No call. Everybody assumed that there was going to be a whistle, and they never got one from the officials. Instead, we'll have a timeout called by the City Cats. .25 lead for the Cats, 99-74, here on NorCal Sports TV. .906 left to go in the game. Live here from Kezar Pavilion in San Francisco. I'm Gareth Kwok. Glad you can tune in on NorCal Sports TV wherever you may be. Really, since the first quarter, it's been all City Cats in the black uniforms tonight. 8 on the shot clock for San Francisco. Joe Maleta on the drive. And a tough shot, but the foul. Soldevini trying to explain things with one of the officials. And the foul does go on Chris Soldevini, his second. City Cats looking to make it 5 in a row. Maleta gets the first free throw to go. They're averaging just under 113 points per game, and they continue this offensive success, they will definitely get past their average. Maleta drops both in. Victor to Crittenden. Lavelle for 3. Rebound Maleta. The tap pass by Luster. Nice job to Trevor Dunbar for 2. San Francisco will host the Fresno Flaming Sunrays next Saturday at 7:15. Offensive rebound and the putback for Enoch Rucker for 2. Meanwhile, for the Golden Tigers, they will play the Silicon Valley Panthers next Saturday. Out of bounds, stays with San Francisco. Buster. Well, trying to go to work on Soldovini. Trevor Dunbar.
3 seconds.
Left-hand shot. And we have a foul called on Devontae Crittenden. That seemed to be a late whistle from the official. First foul on Crittenden. And we'll take time here in Kezar Pavilion. 103-76 on NorCal Sports TV.
From grabbing rim with like one hand. After 3 weeks of using this, I can flush down a dunk easily. Probably about 4 or 5 inches added onto my vertical jump.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Trevor Dunbar will shoot 2 after the foul called on Devontae Crittenden. Dunbar coming in before that free throw, just 2 points on the night. Now trying to make it 4 if he can convert both.
5 seconds. 6 seconds. 7, 8.
And Dunbar taking too long at the free throw line. Usually it's 10 seconds to get it off at the line. That seemed like a minute. There's an air ball. Alley-oop attempt for Maletta. And Lavelle's there to pick it off. Devontae Crittenden with the high arcing teardrop, and it goes in. Bonberry, Dunbar, 3. Won't go. Dominic Victor leaves the layup short. Rebound by Luster. I think it's, I want to say Giannis. Did Giannis get called the other day for taking too long at the line? Victor won't let that one go, and now Mark Gustin will bring in a whole new set of 5 for his squad. I think Antetokounmpo was taking, he really takes a long time at the free throw line. I think Russell Westbrook was even counting out the seconds when he was at the line. Young, did he travel before the shot? Yes, he did.
Convert 3D this year. Oh my goodness. Go defense, defense. Yeah, defense.
6.5
Cover down.
here in the 4th. Luster underneath the hoop. And we have a foul called on
Bail him out underneath the
London Young.
He's behind the backboard.
4 fouls on Young.
See the ball. See both.
Johnson, turnaround jumper. Got it to go for Taj Johnson. 15 on the night for the lefty. That's not Enoch Rucker. That is Nate Stinfill with his first points of the game. A three-pointer straight away. And the steal for Tay Ramsey. George Tynes. Tough attempt. And it's picked up by Fonsenberry. And watch out to those three ladies there in the front row. Tynes, elbow jumper. Yes. George Tynes with 7 points on the night. City Cats, their defense, they've held opponents to 102 points per game, and well, they're going to hold this Golden Tigers offense to under that if they can keep that up. Offensive board for Dunbar. Tried to drop it off to Luster. Johnson. Finger roll, and it's in for Taj Johnson. 17 on the night for Johnson. Well, that is a three all the way from Hayward. Not quite there for Bagsby. And a reach-in will be called here on Stinfill.
You're reaching, Nate. Got your hand caught in the cookie jar. Come on.
Johnson will check out. He's got 17. Boy, he's giving Armin Outing a little bit of a run for his money. Outing has 18. Johnson with 17 now. As Harris for three, in and out. Fonsenberry with good hustle keeps it on this end for the City Cats. Fonsenberry scoop layup, short. Did he get his own miss? I think he did. And then he got whacked. And the foul, let's see who it will go on. Goes on Stinfill, his second. So Fonsenberry with 2 shots coming up. There's 4 points on the night as Cole McLean will check in for Tay Ramsey. Ramsey will likely be his night. 11 points for Tay Ramsey, 5 fouls. Fonberry will split the free throws.
Go, get down the floor. Get down the floor, George. Run down the floor.
Stolen by Dunbar. Trevor Dunbar lays it in for 2. It's been just a high-intensity battle between these two on both ends. Cole McLean's shot is well short, and they're going to pick him up here as he held back Aries Brown in transition. Timeout on the floor. Under 4 minutes left in this one. City Cats. It's been all San Francisco on their home floor tonight. 112-83. If you're just joining us, it's been all City Cats. This is the largest lead of the night. You can see Brian Goins, number 3 for San Francisco, jamming out. It's been that type of night for this City Cats team. Really just the first quarter was the most contested on part of both sides before San Francisco opened things up. Harris, boy, that was a pretty good contest, at least on first thought, by California. But instead, they will call a foul on Tynes. And that's 5 on George Tynes. Free throws on the way for Naimi Harris. Who has 6 on the night. City Cats were only up by 6 after the first quarter. Went on a big second quarter run at the end of the first half. 63-47 lead, up by 16. Then in the third quarter, at one point, San Francisco got that deficit down to 11. Nothing there by Stanfill. They got to 11 with about 3 or 4 minutes left in the third. Okay, maybe they have a chance to really bring it within single digits towards the end of the third. And then just a big run by Eden Chunkwu. 8 points, just unanswered. We need a shot clock reset. And then Chunkwu had a 4-point play on 3D. Lloyd Garcia misses a layup. And then 2 dunks, 2 thundering dunks. I think that's when the game really turned around here in this half. McLean, corner 3, in and out. Well, McLean still looking for his first points of the night. Harris, pretty good defense by McLean. Dumps it off. Lloyd Garcia, the reverse. And then Lloyd Garcia has had a couple nice layups, tough finishes around the rim. Bagsby. Is he called for a foul here? And we'll have a timeout called by California with 2:39 left to go in the game.
Nate, get your ass over here now.
115-83. We'll have a 3D coming when we return on NorCal Sports TV. Cats up big, 115-83, 2.5 left to go. We have a 3D possession here for San Francisco, and Lloyd Garcia on the drive, and he is going to go to the line. Foul on Stenfill, his third. So, again, the 3D initiated because California unable to advance the ball into the front court. They lost possession in the backcourt, so on this possession, the 3D allows San Francisco to gain an extra point on a made shot, and in this case, a foul. 2 shots plus another shot. So Lloyd Garcia, chance for it to be a 3-point play here for San Francisco. And Landon Lloyd Garcia does just that. Stanfill. Intercepted by Harris. Nice steal. And instead, San Francisco gets it back. Or pardon me, California gets it back. Stanfill. No. Tynes is there.
Stop the ball.
Dunbar trying to put his man in the blender. That's Cole McLean. Doing a pretty good job keeping him in front. 3 for Fontenberry is off. Tynes. Lost it. Young. Mid-range, back to McLean. Back to Young. Free throw jumper, yes. I'm sure there's some tired bodies out there, but as they try and play out this final minute and a half. California will go to 3-3 on the season. San Francisco will go to 5-1. And it'll be now 5 wins in a row for the City Cats in this 2022-23 season. Golden Tigers, they had won their first 3 games, but that's now going to be a 3-game streak. As underneath, it's Dunbar who lays it in for 2. Golden Tigers will play Silicon Valley next Saturday. As Aries Brown gets in on the fun, he's now got 12. And then Golden Tigers, or excuse me, the City Cats will play Fresno next week as Stenfill gets the bucket. Harris, and contact drawn. Foul inside the key will go on Cole McLean. With 16 left on the clock. Naomi Harris. Just a night where everybody on the City Cats roster seemingly had a contribution, whether in the box score, as far as scoring goes. As Fontenberry, 3, and that should be a 3D as well. That's a 4-pointer for Fontenberry. And do we have a we have a foul? We'll have a technical foul on London Young. Or who is the foul call? I'm sorry, pardon me, not on California, London Young. It goes on Naomi Harris of San Francisco. Excuse me. DQ Bagsby will split the technical free throws.
Shot, clock. See the clock.
10 seconds left, should be the final possession of the game. And Harris called for a foul. City Cats dropped 134 on the 26th of November. They will fall just short of that, but man, Yeah, I don't think Curtis Webster will be complaining about a 128-point performance. And Stanfield gets the bucket. And that will do it. Here at Kezar Pavilion, the City Cats win 128-92. Just an all-around complete performance. Well, actually, before we conclude this game, Stanfield actually got fouled on that basket, so he needs to shoot one more free throw. Just to officially put it into the books. We had some of the photographers and everybody come out onto the floor. Here's the final shot of the game. And that now will be it. Game should be over. I don't know what the not sure what the confusion's about. That is now a wrap. 128-92. Cats win. Leading score for San Francisco goes to Armin Outing. He finished with 18, and he really didn't play much of the second half. Armin with 18. Taj Johnson had 17 for San Francisco. Brian Goins with 14. He made some big-time threes down the stretch. And then Chunkwu, though. Rebound, Maleta. Second half as well. 14 points on the night. And the City Cats run away with this one. Again, 128-92. Leading scorer for the Golden Tigers. Dominic Victor finished with 18. DQ Bagsby had 13. And Tay Ramsey had 11 on the night. That is going to do things here from San Francisco, here at Kezar Pavilion. For our entire NorCal Sports TV crew, I'm Gareth Kwok saying so long. The City Cats have now won 5 in a row. And they take this one on this Saturday night over the California Golden Tigers, 128-92. And we will see you all next time here on NorCal Sports TV.